Mariah Dietel, Mariah Scott, and Caroline Schick. These 4 girls have been working with Miss Janet, who's up on top, for the last couple weeks, learning about their Bibles, how to use their Bibles, how to find things, and they're getting very quick about finding things in their Bibles. So they're ready today. They're ready, and next Sunday they need to bring their Bibles to Sunday school to continue learning with their Bibles. So I'm going to have you girls on this side. Girls, receive this Bible, learn its stories and study its words. Its stories belong to all of us, and these words speak to all of us. They tell us who we are. They tell us that we belong to one another because we are the people of God. Now, when I got my Bible, it was a red plastic Bible. These are beautiful, beautiful Bibles. They have, if you want to look afterwards with the kids, they have great pictures that talk about what some of the words are. They have great maps, and in a few minutes, the girls will read a passage from Bibles, which you have out there, and these Bibles to show you the difference and why we give them the children's Bible. So this Bible is Mariah Scott's. And this one is Mariah Dietel's. And Elise Wilson. And now, girls, I'll have you repeat after me. We receive these Bibles with our hands and our minds and our hearts. Thank you. I'll have you face the congregation, and we will read to them. We celebrate this step in your journey with God. We pray God will guide you, your family, and us as you use this Bible in your home, in your Sunday school classes, and in worship. Now I'll have Mariah Dietel and come over to the microphone. And they are going to show you, which is in your insert, the difference between the 2 Bibles. So first of all, Mariah Dietel will read a verse from the Bibles which you would be using.
But they, supposing him to have been in the company, went a day's journey, and they sought him among their kinsfolk and acquaintances.
And when we were talking about this earlier, we thought supposing him sounded a little bit hard to understand, and sought kinsfolk and acquaintance. And now you'll hear what they would read in their new Bibles from Elise.
Assuming that he was in the group of travelers, they went a day's journey. Then they started to look for him among their relatives and friends.
And you can look on to the rest. It's a really wonderful Bible for the children to understand and to work with. Stand up over here. And now, I'd like to talk for a minute about the acolytes and read a few sentences from the acolyte book. At the beginning of each school year, the children would meet with me for 1 or 2 lessons to learn why we have acolytes, the meaning of an acolyte, and how to do their acolyte jobs. So I'm going to read a passage from here because I didn't know some of this. Churches have had acolytes since ancient times. The earliest record of acolytes we have tells us that in 251 AD, there were 42 of them helping in churches in the city of Rome. The word acolyte is taken from an ancient Greek word that means helper or attendant. In many churches, it is customary to light the taper of your candle lighter from the last candle before extinguishing it, and that's what they do, as you'll see at the end. Before they extinguish all the candles, they put light back on their taper. And then they walk up the center aisle and out of the sanctuary. And I think this is the most important part of their job is they take the light from church and they take it out and represent us taking what we've learned from church and taking it out into Baraboo and the rest of the world. Because if we come to church and only keep what we learn here, it doesn't help anybody else. So it's really a good representation and something to think about when they're leaving church each day with their little candle lit on the way out, to take the good things you learn from here and to take it out with you. So we thank them for helping remind us of that. And for that, they will have little acolyte pins that they can wear on their acolyte days. Here's Elise. And Jackie, Orman, and Paige Gripperman are also acolytes, and they'll receive their pins. And now we have the pleasure of listening to Elise play a song for us on the piano. Thank you, girls.